You're gonna pay $2,000. You know what? That's enough. Y'all can go. Get out of here, please.
Bart,
Shut your mouth,
Please.
get over here.
Hey, watch out, Bart.
Don't do it, Bart.
She'll knock the hell out of him.
I swear to God, I'll leave. And I'm not playing no more.
Why can't I have my...
Why? Because you got 400 of them.
No, I don't.
Look, this one, now you can't have it.
Joni's granddaughter, Teresa, reveals Joni's extreme shopping addiction. Teresa explains that Joni shops up to 15 times a week, driven by any minor incentives like a coupon for a pack of gum. Despite owning unnecessary amounts, she cannot stop buying. And just when you think it can't get worse, buckle up because the city takes a stand.
I really want it. My name is Joni, and I'm a retired school teacher. I believe that everyone has an addiction, but I'm not really hooked on anything that I must have, except my thing. I love costume jewelry, clothes, magazines.
Guess what the city had to say about Joni's clutter castle? The city declares Joni's home a fire hazard due to its cluttered condition, leading to a shutdown of essential utilities like electricity and gas. This drastic measure emphasizes the severe safety risks posed by her hoarding behavior. Hang tight, because we're diving into how this shakes up her inner circle next.
A wide variety of stuff. Jewelry, antiques, gold, little cachets of money that she hidden from us.
There's no room to walk. In the upstairs floor, you'd have to bend over just to get through. Filthy. It's absolutely filthy.
The city said that it was a fire hazard.
Watch out for flying clutter because Sal's patience is running thin. Sal, who has taken Joni in, expresses his frustration with the increasing clutter in his own home. He feels overwhelmed and trapped, highlighting the strain Joni's hoarding puts on her relationships and the living conditions of those around her. Keep your eyes peeled. The cleanup drama is just about to get spicy.
Everybody's pushing in on me, you know? It seems like everybody's caving in. And I felt like I was going to go to the hospital. I felt like I was going to have a heart attack.
If I don't clean this out, Sal will kick me out of the apartment. He said he needs room to breathe.
I don't want to throw her out. Enough is enough. I just can't take it anymore.
As the sun comes up, so does the first big hiccup. As the cleanup crew prepares to start work, they face delays because Joni and her son Frankie are absent. Matt Paxton, the cleaning specialist, stresses the importance of timely cooperation to tackle the extensive cleanup needed. Stay tuned. Family drama is about to make a grand entrance.
We need to really stress that
I'll
we need
take
him here
care
all
of
the
it.
time. The rest of
I'll
the
take care of it. Hello? Frank, where the f are you? You can hurry up. No one can do anything till you get here. You don't know why. Because you're a part of the mother. Frankie doesn't believe that we can't start without him. He's lazy. And that's my mother's fault. My mother was always praising me and putting him down.
Joey's not holding back any punches here. Joey, Joni's son, reveals his resentment towards his brother Frankie, blaming their mother for Frankie's laziness. This moment underscores the deep-seated family dynamics and blame that complicate the cleanup efforts. And just when you think it can't escalate further, Frankie makes his grand entrance.
No, but it's not mine, it's my father's.
Time out.
Well,
Time
he's
out.
dead.
Time out.
Joey, he's the head of the family. He's been doing it since he's a little boy, and his mother is totally intimidated by him.
I thought you might want to save something that...
For what? To live like you?
I thought of.
I'm not throwing it out. You
Save
gotta
it.
let her save a few things.
Grab your popcorn. Frankie's tardiness just set off fireworks. Frankie arrives late, igniting a heated argument with Joey. Their confrontation is intense, with Joey accusing Frankie of being irresponsible and a burden, reflecting the high emotional stakes involved in the family's efforts to address the hoarding situation. But hold up, the next twist is a real doozy.
You know what? I swear to God, I'll leave. And I'm not playing no more.
Why can't I have my...
Why? Because you got 400 of them.
No, I don't.
Look, this one, now you can't have it.
Just when it seemed like things couldn't get more chaotic, Joni takes a tumble. In a dramatic turn, Joni falls and is injured during the cleanup, with blood visible on her face. Despite her injury, her sons continue to argue, oblivious to her condition. This scene starkly illustrates the chaotic and dysfunctional family environment. But wait, there's even more commotion around the corner.
Get the camera out of my face, man. I swear I smacked.
They didn't even call for an ambulance. We actually had to get on the phone and call the ambulance ourselves. You want me to stay here at the house, or you want me to come to the hospital?
Don't reach out.
Don't worry about your house. I'll take care of it, okay? Yeah. Man. Yo, yo. go!
Stop.
Joey's attachment to his collections takes center stage. Joey discovers that a prized collection of his has been mistakenly thrown out during the cleanup. His reaction is fierce and emotional, highlighting how deeply personal items are intertwined with his identity and memories. The tension is about to go through the roof, so don't go anywhere.
30 years old, huh?
It's no longer safe for any of my crew to be here. Done, guys. Close it up and get out of here. You're done. We're way beyond our comfort zone as far as the aggression towards the crew.
This ain't about no one but your crew. Crew.
We had to put our cameras down, everybody as a team. We agreed we needed to leave.
Fasten your seatbelts. The cleanup hits a boiling point. The cleanup reaches a breaking point as Joey's aggression escalates, making it unsafe for the crew to continue. This climax shows the intense emotional responses hoarding can provoke and the difficult decisions cleanup teams often face. The immediate fallout from this explosive moment is just ahead.
To see people get back into their homes, that's a big part of this. This is not going to happen.
Reality financially we're in is even if this family were able to come together and focus, it would still cost probably $100 grand or more to fix this home. They need to just either let the city take it, move on, or try to sell it as is.
You're going to need to take care of yourself. I will offer her arrangements for aftercare.
After the storm comes the eerie calm. After a series of threatening calls from Joey, the cleanup team decides to leave for their safety. This decision marks a sad conclusion to their efforts, underscoring the complex challenges that severe hoarding cases pose, not only in cleaning but also in dealing with the emotional and psychological aspects. Next up, see how the experts attempt to salvage what's left of the situation.
Joni will be able to go see a therapist who can work with her on the hoarding, but foremost, she has to work on boundaries in her family, because if she can't get peace in her life, she will keep turning to hoarding to relieve herself.
Brace yourselves. The drama is just starting. Vicky's despair is palpable as she confesses her inability to break free from the cycle of hoarding. Vicky expresses a deep sense of hopelessness about her situation, stating she does not know how to break the cycle of hoarding. Her daughter, Cherish, then introduces herself, revealing that Vicky is her mother and giving a glimpse into the chaotic state of their home. You won't believe what happens next.
My name is Vicky and I'm currently unemployed. You cannot see my house right now because it's filled. My living room looks like a junkyard. I don't know how to clean this. It's out of control. I'm out of control.
The plot thickens and emotions run high. The emotional toll on Vicky's family becomes clearer in this segment. Cherish shares her brother's feelings of embarrassment and his plans to escape the toxic environment by moving to another school where he can live on campus. This moment underscores the impact of Vicky's hoarding on her family, particularly on her son's educational and personal life. Just wait until you see what's coming up.
My brother helping my mother dumpster dive. It bothers me a lot.
It's really embarrassing. I do not enjoy dumpster diving with her.
He wants to go to another school so he could live on campus and not have to deal with this and still get his education.
Grab your popcorn. This is getting intense. As the backstory unfolds, the emotional stakes are raised. A poignant series of events unfolds as Cherish recounts the emotional decline of her mother following the death of Vicky's father. Vicky admits feeling like she died with her father and expresses a desperate need to be with him again, which reveals the psychological depth of her hoarding behavior. The chaos only escalates from here. Stay tuned.
My mother doesn't find herself again and get to move around in her home a little bit. She's just gonna be an empty shell, and then I'm not gonna have a mother anymore.
All the stuff that surrounds me represents trying to get back what I've lost, what the family's lost.
And now, the intervention kicks into high gear. The intervention begins with a clear goal in mind. Cleanup specialist Corey Chalmers introduces himself and sets the stage for the cleanup intervention, outlining the stakes involved: Vicky's house, marriage, and relationship with her son. This moment is crucial as it frames the cleanup effort as a critical turning point for Vicky and her family. Buckle up, it's about to get even crazier.
Okay? Don't let your anxiety get the best of you before you even know what the true process is like, okay? We haven't challenged you on anything yet. We're not going there yet, okay? Let's just sort this stuff into piles and see what we have in about an hour, okay?
Okay, let's all try.
Did you decide on this one?
Yeah, that's key.
Keep.
Things are about to hit the fan. The cleanup hits a critical tension point. Tensions reach a peak when Vicky vehemently opposes the disposal of items she deems significant, leading to a heated confrontation with the cleanup crew and her family. This intense interaction highlights Vicky's resistance to change and the volatile dynamics within the cleanup process. You won't want to miss what happens next.
No! Mom! Mom! CPS! No, don't you mom me!
You can't stop me from doing this.
talking about? You know what? I'm calling the owner. You better get her out of my house.
Cherish.
Go now.
Cherish.
I can run you myself if you don't clean the up.
I will be done by tomorrow. Now get out of here and come back with me.
I can't come here. I can't.
Get her out of here. I told her this was going to happen. That she will start telling me what to do and run the whole show.
I will get
This
her
is
out.
my house.
Did someone say meltdown? Here it comes. Vicky's anger reaches a boiling point. The cleanup continues amidst high emotional tension. Vicky's resistance escalates into a full-blown rage, culminating in a dramatic threat to call the law on her own daughter, Cherish. This sequence illustrates the severe strain the hoarding has placed on family relationships and Vicky's extreme defensive reactions. The showdown is just around the corner. Keep watching.
Here, you send one of these books. We don't need these books. I don't even read.
Paul just started to throw everything on the truck, you know, without asking Vicky anything. I think it's because he's frustrated. He's been pretty passive up to this point, and he's been letting Vicky run the show, and he's starting to realize how much crap they're going to have left to deal with.
No, stop right now, Paul. I mean it, stop.
I'm tired of waiting on you.
Get ready for more fireworks. The family dynamics unravel further under the pressure. The conflict between Vicky and her family intensifies as they attempt to remove more items from the house. Vicky's husband, Paul, begins to assert more control, leading to further arguments. This scene underscores the breakdown of family dynamics and the overwhelming challenge of addressing the hoarding issue. The climax is approaching fast.
Why are you
He's
yelling
not
at
even
us?
looking in.
But that's him. You need to be angry with him, not us.
I
We
am
didn't-
angry with him. I don't
you're
want to be.
yelling at
I don't
us.
want to be in the circus no more. It's over. It's not going to be here. It's going.
Here's my only problem. My concern is you're taking up like 4 spots, okay?
Okay.
People are going to start coming home.
Well, then I will start pulling it right here so it's not happening.
If that's the answer.
Yeah, to you, right? That's the answer,
Why
right?
are you yelling at me?
Check.
Time for the emotional roller coaster's big drop. In the aftermath, the family reflects on the unresolved issues. The episode concludes with a mixture of hope and disappointment. While the house has been somewhat cleared, Vicky remains unyielding and plans to relocate her hoarded items instead of discarding them. Her daughter, Cherish, expresses profound disappointment and exhaustion, fearing the cycle of hoarding will simply continue. Stick around. The emotional aftershocks are sure to shake things up.
Thoroughly disappointed in my mother for giving up again.
Yes, right now. Stop what you're doing. Go ahead.
I don't know if she can do it. I don't know if she can do any of this. And I don't know if I can try to help her anymore. It's so exhausting.
Can you believe this? Dr. Robin Zasio, a clinical psychologist specializing in OCD and compulsive hoarding, introduces us to Hannah, a fiercely stubborn woman with zero interest in showing the problematic areas of her home. Despite Dr. Zasio's encouraging approach, Hannah clamps up, clearly not ready to unpack her baggage. Literally. Strap in, it gets even wilder from here.
I'm Hannah, and I'm a cotton-picking ridge runner, stump jumper. Damn proud of it.
Yikes, what a mess. Linda, Hannah's daughter, and Dr. Zasio navigate through a trailer that's less living space and more manure depot. Amidst the overwhelming stench, they discuss the dire state of the abode, which is no fit place for man or beast. Buckle up. The emotional roller coaster is just picking up speed.
Mom's got about 50 head of baby chickens and half-grown chickens in the tubs.
That's what was happening last night. They were fighting. You see that? Wound up killing you. Damn.
She's got chicken manure all over, garbage all over. It is bad, really bad.
Talk about a tough nut to crack. Dr. Zasio offers a grim outlook on Hannah's situation, highlighting her denial and refusal to seek help. The complexity of Hannah's hoarding paints a bleak picture, making it clear she's not just holding on to junk, but also to deep-seated issues. You'll need to see what comes next to believe it.
I don't have to punish her. God will.
I had 16 kids, and 10 of them are still living. If they don't want to have nothing to do with me, fine. If they do, fine. I was living before they was born, and I'll live till I die.
Get ready for some heavy lifting. Matt Paxton, an extreme cleaning specialist, lays down the law, asserting that nothing leaves the premises without Hannah's say-so. This control over the cleanup echoes her grip on everything else, setting the stage for a cleanup crusade. Keep your eyes peeled. The drama's about to dial up.
You'll fall through the floor there. When I walked in the trailer, I was almost speechless. The condition was so bad in this trailer.
There's chickens all in these containers.
The air quality was overwhelming. That's manure?
That's
It's
manure.
up this high.
Yes, that's manure. It's all in this house. Nothing works in this place.
I mean, this isn't fit for anything to live in.
Hold on to your seats, folks. In the thick of the cleanup, Hannah fiercely defends every pile as if it's treasure, not trash. Her explosive temper flares as she battles against the cleanup cleanup crew's attempts to declutter her life. The saga continues, and trust me, it's not cooling down.
Unless I tell them to.
Loud and clear. This is our animal safety team.
Well, I imagine I've worked with livestock before Yuns was ever born.
Hannah is very comfortable with who she is. I think she's been a fighter all of her life. We are not going to change Hannah. We're not going to change who she is.
Family feuds just got real. As tensions mount, a fiery exchange erupts among the family members, exposing years of buried grievances and emotional scars. This clash reveals the extensive collateral damage of hoarding on familial bonds. Next up, emotions run even higher. Watch out.
Okay, but we need to make the animal's life better as well.
I have been battling this damn bull for years. Somebody else got their damn nose stuck where they got no business.
No,
don't start with me. Don't start with me. No,
Wait,
you guys were supposed to come up here and help her.
We are
not, I'm not supposed to get phone calls.
Small victories, folks. Eventually, the team manages to persuade Hannah to release a few of her farm animals into better conditions. This minor breakthrough highlights a sliver of progress in the daunting task of cleaning up Hannah's act. Don't go anywhere. The twists keep coming.
Get over here.
Hey, watch out, Bart!
Don't do it, Bart.
She'll knock the hell out of him and flatten him out.
These children that she has raised don't have ability to communicate without yelling.
This isn't helping.
This family is probably the largest family I've ever seen.
Well, that escalated quickly. Despite the strides made in cleaning up, Hannah stubbornly refuses any aftercare services, still in deep denial about her hoarding and the animal welfare issues. This stubborn refusal sets a somber tone for her future prospects. Just when you think it's over, there's more to come.
She has a compulsive hoarding problem. She does not by any means see anything wrong with the treatment of these animals, and she's refusing all help at this point. Hannah's prognosis is extremely poor, probably the worst of any hoarder I've ever worked with.
Buckle up, folks. Raymond introduces himself as Deborah's husband and dives right into their chaotic hoarding tale, describing how their bedroom sometimes looks more like a clothing mountain with piles reaching the ceiling. He confesses his weakness for shopping, calling it his own little adventurous escape. Just wait until you hear what's next. Spoiler alert, it gets wilder.
I'm Raymond. Deborah is my wife. The piles of clothing in our room sometimes reach the ceiling.
The things that I kind of like to collect are mostly clothes. My hobby is kind of shopping.
Get ready for a curveball. Deborah's son, Derek, steps into the spotlight, shedding light on his mother's relentless TV shopping spree. He paints a vivid picture of daily packages arriving at the doorstep, as if it's Christmas every day. Deborah herself chimes in, admitting to blowing around $30,000, maybe even a staggering $50,000, as Raymond suspects. Up next, we're diving deeper into family tensions that are sure to raise some eyebrows.
I'm Derek, and Deborah's my mom. She is constantly ordering off the TV channels. Every single day, it's almost like there's another package at the front door. I think she likes the satisfaction of having something new.
I've wasted a lot of money.
And just when you think it couldn't get more intense, Raymond opens up about the strain Deborah's hoarding has put on their marriage, describing their home as already broken. He lays it all out there, questioning their love and hinting at a divorce if things don't change. Strap in. We're about to turn up the emotional dial in the next clip.
Time's running out. If Deborah continues down the path of being a hoarder, she's probably going to lose me and her family. I will seek a divorce.
I'm Dorothy Brenninger, professional organizing expert.
Heads up, here comes the chaos. Professional organizing wizard Dorothy Brenninger steps in with a plan to tackle an unbelievable 20,000 pieces of clothing. As they sort through the colossal pile, Deborah struggles with deciding what stays and what goes, making for some tense and hilarious keep or toss moments. Don't touch that dial. Things are about to get even more hectic.
So here's what I want you to get. 20,000 pieces of clothing are right here. Each of us are going to take a corner. I'm going to make a pile of keep, give away. Keep, give away. Ray has a pile over there. Can you trust him enough?
No.
Okay.
This is going to take forever, Dorothy.
Who wears this?
My nephew's daughter will wear that.
We don't have time for you to think about this.
Well, I'll give it to her.
Hold on to your socks, because things are about to get real. Dr. Melville Green, a psychiatrist specializing in anxiety and hoarding behaviors, makes his entrance, aiming to mend communication gaps between Deborah and Raymond. He focuses on making them feel heard, which is no small feat with all the emotional baggage aired out. Up next, watch how this plays out in an even more heart-tugging scene.
You guys are talking but not communicating.
I'm Dr. Melva Green. I'm a board-certified psychiatrist specializing in anxiety disorders and hoarding behaviors.
I can never voice my whole opinion because you shut it down all the time.
Translation, I don't feel heard, Ray.
Guess what happens next? On a day that could change everything, Deborah lets go and allows the cleanup crew and her family to take charge, leading to the removal of about 15,000 clothing items. This monumental day marks a huge step for her, as she temporarily gives up control of her hoard. The aftermath is both touching and a bit of a tearjerker. Keep watching to see the emotional fallout.
It was a big day for Deborah because she actually gave up control to all of us, the organizers and the 1-800-GOT-JUNK team. We were doing it for her, and her family was doing it with her. That's a really different experience for Deborah. Deborah got rid of about 15,000 pieces of clothing.
You might want to grab some tissues for this one. After the cleanup, Deborah is less than thrilled with the new look of her home, especially missing her beloved pink hues, replaced by stark white walls. Her reaction is a mix of disbelief and dismay, expressing a deep loss over the transformation. The conclusion to this saga is just around the corner, and it's a real heart-tugger.
It's just not my color white. I really hate white. The pinks and the mint green, they make me happy. I really am upset with the bathroom because I really love the pink. Everything that I really loved in my house is gone. This is horrible. I hate this whole bathroom. I hate it.
And so
no, I mean, I hate it. To me, it's horrible. I mean, it's horrible.
Deborah really wanted Dorothy to get her.
The grand finale is about to unfold. Reflecting on the tumultuous journey, the episode wraps up with a poignant overview of Deborah's emotional struggle as she confronts the new reality of her home. Despite the cleaner space, her dissatisfaction highlights the deep-seated challenges hoarders face with change. Stay tuned for the closing thoughts that bring this emotional roller coaster to an end.
Been disappointed so much. I know. Looking at her, the average person would think, what a jerk. But this is the illness. When you move their things around or when you attempt to transform their space, you see something different than what they see.